Hare Krishna. I want to just congratulate the BMA, Bhaktivedanta Medical Association, on its launch, and wish them all the best and all the success in what I see as being actually a very important service to Vaishnavas, our society, Srila Prabhupada, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission. No doubt one can't overemphasize the importance of health and healthcare professionals in the lives of Vaishnavas. I mean, if we don't have good health, then we're not going to be able to do our service properly. If that becomes a pandemic situation, then our Krishna consciousness movement slows down. So obviously we need really healthy devotees, and healthy devotees need to learn how to go to qualified professionals. And I think the advantage here is that devotees always feel much more comfortable with Vaishnavas. They understand their way of life, their values, their consciousness. They can be much more open with them. In my 50 years in Krishna consciousness, I've seen that devotees really tend to self-care. In other words, they end up being their own doctors. For me, it's a disaster. They got one problem, they go to one doctor on this part of the world and get some treatment, procedure, who knows. And then they just move on and go somewhere else and somewhere, and there's some of the problem. Then they prescribe themselves some medicine, or they go to see another doctor and another and another. And ultimately, they're the ones who are the doctors, and they're not professionals. And even doctors don't just take care of themselves. They also go to doctors. So that's a kind of a culture that's really spread throughout the society that needs to change. But in order to change, devotees really need to have faith in the medical profession. And for that, I won't get into reasons why they have less faith, but my experience is that the longer that people interact with the medical field outside, especially in things like national health, then they lose faith. They just feel like they're part of a whole conveyor belt process, and they're nothing else other than a quote-unquote patient, and their personality, their needs, what they're saying actually gets swept under the carpet. So devotees need to see that, well, yes, the BMA is really offering something really very different. We're offering empathy. We're offering quality time. Now, I know you're all volunteers, and that's not necessarily going to be an easy thing, but still, that's something that we, as the people on the other side of the stethoscope or whatever else we're on the other side of scalpel, then this is something that we really need. And how then will the committee be able to serve the devotees? It really needs to build faith. I mean, there's so many other things. I'm just concentrating on this one topic, which is really foremost in my mind. And for that, of course, ISKCON means things have to be in line with what Srila Prabhupada gave us. So Prabhupada, in his own way, was also critical of what he saw as the medical practitioners. But at the same time, he also wanted devotees to be in good health and take care of their health and be taken care of. So what did Srila Prabhupada say? And you need a handbook, and it has to be at your fingertips. You've got to be able to quote to devotees, and you've got to be able to respond to the things that they say, and have a straight relationship with them. Devotees tend to go to doctors, and then, you know, once they leave, they can do whatever they want. But that they don't do whatever they want. They only do what their professional wants, but they need that type of faith. What is additionally required is that there needs to be real consistency amongst the doctors. Doctors cannot contradict each other. My dear Prabhus, Matajis, Vaishnavas, I've really suffered at the hands of doctors who are giving contrary opinions, and that ends up pushing me into the position of being a doctor. So it really requires really good teamwork. And when devotees get a good experience, I'm here, I'm doing this little video because Dr. Sundarananda, or Dr. Sanjeev Agrawal, as you may know him, my good friend, because I have such a good experience with him, and we're sold out. I'll jump through fire for him, and I'll do what he tells me, because I know that we have built that kind of relationship. We have real faith, and that's what it requires. I don't have that type of faith with every doctor or dentist, but I definitely have it with my urologist. And also with my neurologist as well. He's a wonderful person, but he's in Hungary. So when that good experience is there, we'll build a reputation. And when VMA has that kind of reputation, devotees will flock to your door. That will be some of the ingredients for a good start. I wish you all the best. May Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Srila Prabhupada shower their blessings upon you. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.